Well,
We
hello.
are live.
We are live again. Hello, welcome. We are right here at Ideal Face and Body. Is
The
this
heart of
high?
Beverly Hills. Hi. I can lower it.
Or maybe no, it's good because you can see the
Yeah.
YovinoMD skincare. How you doing, everybody?
I'm so
Ashley and I
excited
are
for our
here.
guest today.
We've got Aarica, and you let Aarica know that she has to come.
Yeah, she knows.
Okay, perfect. We are going to talk about all things related to your lashes. So until we wait for Aarica to join, let's talk about what are the two things that can allow you to have long lashes.
So there's a couple options.
Okay.
Actually, I think there's probably a few, but there is Latisse, which
They've got Latisse right here. And then we're waiting for Aarica to join, and Aarica is the Beverly Hills celebrity eyelash extension queen, and she will be coming on shortly, so we're just waiting for her to join. But in the meantime, we'll just talk about Latisse. Latisse is another option. Latisse is a medication that was traditionally used for glaucoma, and what they realized was everybody that they were putting these droplets in had long, beautiful lashes.
I love it.
It's great. It is a much slower process. It takes about 16 weeks to really see the results that you may desire. And they may never be as long as, say, Ashley's lashes, who Aarica does. If you want to get a little closer, Ashley. Oh, there she is. You want to get a little closer, Ashley?
Yeah.
So you can see. She is going to be here in any second.
She's extremely talented because these lashes can look overdone.
Hey guys!
How are you, gorgeous girls? Good G.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me
How
okay?
you doing?
Hey!
Yes, we can.
Oh,
I'm good. How are you girls?
Hey.
in here.
Dr. Sarah.
There's Jasmine.
Bye.
Wait 1 sec.
You know what? I think, give me 1 second. Hey, Justin.
I'm back. Just joking.
Turn it off. You're screwing up our feed. You're screwing up our feed. Just got to kick my boo up. If you want to come join us, come join us.
Boo-boo.
Yes. So, Aarica, are you in your new lash studio in Beverly Hills?
Hi, Shireen. I am. In
That's
Beverly
so
Hills. I am.
amazing. We're so excited for you. You know, you
Thank you
oversee
so much.
all things lash health. You're really sort of, I call you the lash guru, the lash queen, and your eyes are a big part of beauty. You know what I mean? So why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey
Absolutely.
to becoming the premier lash tech in Los Angeles and Las Vegas?
Oh my gosh, my journey. Hi, Shireen. Well, I started off getting lashes. I had a weird obsession with them, and I was getting them in Beverly Hills. And about a month into it, maybe 2 months later, I lost all of my lashes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I looked like I had like alopecia or something. It was horrible. And that's what made me get into it. I was like, why did this happen? You know, what can I do to prevent this from happening again? And I just learned how to do it on my own, and I worked my ass off. And that's pretty much it. Just consistency and persistence, you know?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wait, 1 second, Aarica. Do you want to just make sure he's not?
Yeah.
Because I think he's screwing up our feet. I think my husband's screwing up our feet, so we're going to just have her just double check that. So, Aarica, I've always wondered,
Yes.
like, you know, there's many different kinds of lashes that people will get. There's mink, and then there's all these synthetics, and then there's what's the best, and what's your preference, and why, like, you know, tell us all about it.
It's so funny because most people that you meet in LA, especially, they'll say, oh, I only wear mink. I only wear mink. I personally use a synthetic mink, animal cruelty free. I would never put animal fur on my eyes or anyone else's. The synthetic mink that I use, it is beautiful. It looks like the real thing, except for it's more durable. With mink, if you get it wet, they all fall off. There's not a long, they don't hold on for too long. So I personally recommend the girls getting them wet, cleaning them every day. So the synthetic mink, you can do all of your normal daily routines. You can go to the gym, you can sweat, you can swim, and they're more durable, but they still look like, you know, almost like the real mink, you know, the real thing. I think it's the best quality. I wouldn't put animal fur on anyone's eyes. It's not safe.
No. So guide us through what the process is. Someone comes, they lie down, and then do you have a different variety of what the lashes could look like? Do you tend to do the same style? Like what's your process?
Yeah, everyone is definitely different. You know, someone can bring in someone's picture and say, I want this look, but it's never going to look the same. Everyone's eyes are different. Everyone's faces are different. So yes, there are different curls. It starts B curl, which Ashley uses. Ashley's one of two of my clients that use the B curl. It's a flatter curl. And then there's C curl. There's C curl, which is more natural, more like our own lash. And then there's D curl with the super bang, boom, very dramatic curl. There's a few others, but usually B, C, and D are, you know, the different curls, and there's different lengths from not 9 millimeters to 20 millimeters. And so, yeah, it's super fun being able to change things up and, you know, just create art, lash art.
It's so true though, because I really do see you as like an artist, because you said I'm one of two clients that gets a different set, and we kind of went back and forth because you kind of have to play with the shape of someone's natural eye, you know, like I have big eyes, and so I didn't want so much of a curl and everything like that. I kind of wanted something a little bit more natural looking, and she definitely has given me that look. Absolutely. Which I just love. We hear it in the office all the time. People always say, oh, who does your lashes? I love your lashes. And I always say, Aarica G, Aarica G. So it's pretty great, you know. It's easy too. I don't really have to do much to get ready with the lashes. And I think that's why I think people in general kind of really like them, because it's so easy. But what is your number one request as far as looks go that your clients want and they're asking you for?
Oh gosh, you know, it changes by the season. Right now, everyone is kind of in a more of a natural look because of the heat and the sun, and they don't want to wear too much makeup. But it changes by the season. You know, next season they might want more long, full, dramatic. But right now, people are more along the natural look. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then what's the process? So you put a full set on, and then what? They're good until they start to fall out? Like how long does it last? Like, tell us all about that.
Okay, so I do the full set, and I do tell the girls, like on our hair, we lose 100 strands of hair a day. We don't know it. We don't miss it. On our lashes, we lose 1 to 3 a day naturally. So I want them to basically fall off with the natural lash growth. I think that it's super important that you keep them clean. And I have I've had new clients, they come in and say, well, my lash girl told me not to wet them for 3 days or to wet them every day or they'll fall out. And that is so far from the truth. The cleaner your lashes are, the longer they will stay. And it also prevents you from getting infections and different things, you know, like that. So yeah, I want them to fall off with the natural lash growth. You should lose between 1 to 3 a day naturally. On our the normal eye has about 70 to 150 lashes. So if they fall out naturally, you keep them clean, they'll tend to last longer. But it all depends on your lifestyle. Obviously, if you're wearing eye creams, I definitely recommend girls to wear the eye creams in the daytime instead of at night. Makeup, just remove your makeup well before bed. Just cleanness is really, really important for the lifespan. And it's super easy to keep
what kind
them
of
clean.
glue do you use? Is it?
Yes, I use a medical grade eyelash
on,
extension glue. It's from Glad Girl.
Okay.
Glad Girl Northridge.
We like
and
medical
it's
grade.
Really great glue. I've went through different companies. I've tried different brands. Even this brand has about maybe 8 to 10 different glues. But just through the years, I've tried different things. And this glue that I use from Glad Girl, it tends to work the best with most people. Really, really good brand and really quality. I believe so. Yes, it is latex free.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, great. And then once it sticks on, they can't use any kind of like lotion or oil, or can they just does it stick on like and that's it? They don't have to worry about it, or they have to like be careful what they put around their eyes?
So I definitely do use myself moisturizers and serums and eye creams and things to that nature. But during the day is fine. I just I tell the girls to be sure to keep the eye area super clean. Be sure to clean your face at night. Use oil-free remover makeup wipes. And just, like I said, if you're using creams under the eyes at night, you can switch it during the day. But you can pretty much do everything you normally do. Just remember, whatever's here will attach when you close your eyes at night. So that oil production will cause them to fall off prematurely. So I urge, the night creams for the eyes during the day.
So this is a good time to mention, since you mentioned the eye area, we want to let all of the viewers know that they can go on YovinoMDskincare.com and use the code AaricaGLive and get 20% off of our eye cream called Bye Bye Bag. So just apply that.
Which is super amazing, you guys. Make sure you guys get that. It's super amazing. I love all the skin line.
Yeah,
products.
Erica G loves the products.
I do.
And
I use them.
Should I go just make sure I spells it right? Because
we can do that after.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go through, then just wait until after the live. I may have transposed that.
Wait, really quick. Someone asked for the name of the glue.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's not messing us up.
Yeah, it is.
He was off. No, he was. Yeah.
No, it's all glitchy. I'm telling you.
So Erica, we love skincare here at Ideal Face and Body. We have YovinoMD, our skincare line. Tell us what are some of your, must-have skincare products. What is it that you're using nowadays?
Honestly, I am a licensed esthetician, so I should have a whole list for you. I'm so simple. My skin is so sensitive. I start off with, I use Cetaphil, which is super, super gentle, or I use Dove Sensitive Skin. As an esthetician, I probably shouldn't say that, but I do. It's what works for my skin. After I cleanse my face twice, I use a rose water spray from Get Your Vibes line by Ashley Nazi. I've probably been using it for about 3 years now, Ashley, and I love it.
I think so.
I love it. After I get my face started every 2 to 3 weeks, after I get my face started, I use it on. If I get dermaplaned, I spray it on.
Wow.
It helps with healing, with hydration, and I really, honestly love it. My 8-year-old daughter loves it. So I use the rose water spray, and then I have a little Botox in the bottle by Dr. Sarah Yovino, which is super amazing, you guys. Seriously, you guys, if you start using it now, you'll probably see results in 2 weeks.
Wow.
It's really amazing. It rubs on nice. And my filler in a bottle, because we can pay for filler and Botox, which I do thanks to Dr. Sarah Yovino. But it's nice to be able to use these products at home. So I use one at night, one during the day. I do avoid, obviously, the eye area because I wear lash extensions. And then I use a very gentle moisturizer over. I use Cetaphil usually, or, something along those lines. But I keep it really simple, and it works. Yes.
We don't want to cut you off.
We're having a connection issue.
People are saying it's very blurry, and so I don't want you to be blurry the whole time. I think we're going to move to a different room.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of
shift.
And see if that makes a difference. If not, maybe we just.
Am I blurry or are you guys blurry?
You're very blurry, but maybe people can comment what they think too. I don't think we're very.
Oh, I'm blurry. Is that better?
I thought it was
trying out this new ring light.
I thought it was my husband screwing up our feed. I was, of course, blaming him as usual.
It's always the man's fault, right?
Let's see if this is a little bit better.
Oh, I feel like a little bit better.
Is that better, everybody? Can you see us better?
Yeah. It's pretty much the same for me, I think, on my end.
Okay, now it's good.
Shireen
Okay.
says I'm still a little blurry.
You're still a little blurry. Did this not? Hold on,
Okay, how's that? Is that better, Shireen?
Gonna cause fire here.
There we go. Here we go. Okay, let's see.
You look pretty good now.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
So Vicious Angel-y Croc, does she look better now? Is it better?
That's better. Oh,
Okay.
Is it better,
Yeah,
Angel?
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so talk
Yes.
about. So what were we talking about? Your lashes are blue. Ash's beautiful lashes. Your beautiful work. Are you able to dish and tell us what celebrities you do? Is that a HIPAA violation?
I do quite a few Instagram models. I have a few reality stars. I can say one of my favorites because she's an actual friend of mine. I'll only name one because she is a friend of mine. So I think it's okay to say. Her name is Tori Briggs. She is a model. She is a DJ, and she is engaged to the famous rapper Rich the Kid. But I've done a bunch of reality stars, models, actors, and actresses.
Like all of Beverly Hills.
Right?
All of Beverly Hills.
I think you do all the nurses and all the,
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody in this area. So Ashley said that you're moving to Robertson Boulevard in Wilshire. Exactly where is your new place?
Olympic in Robertson. Mm-hmm.
Olympic in Robertson. So where on Olympic, where Natalie Ty is?
I'm right across. So right across from Natalie Ty, facing Natalie Ty, is that really cool, futuristic light up Aarica gas station.
Yeah.
I'm right in back of it. So my door is facing the gas station. It's facing Natalie Ty.
Okay, cool.
I'm upstairs.
So you know the next street over. Well, I should probably know that. I'll tell you later. We're really close. We're really close.
Yeah. So Aarica, did you as far as when it goes with your clients and things like that, how tailored are your lashes for the individual and for the look that they want? And how easy is it for you as a lash artist to change the look of what you've done? Because I know for me personally, like you said, right now, people want more natural look. But I know when things are open and people are going out, I'm like, girl, double up. I got lots of photos this week, whatever the case may be. How was that process for you?
Oh gosh, I think I specialize in volume lash extension. So learning to make a fan was really hard for me. And the person that was instrumental in helping me get there gave me broken tweezers. So in my learning process, I struggled, and I think that I kept it going, and I just kept going, and it took me a while to make a fan. And once I got the fan, and a fan is here's one lash, you can do a 2D fan, a 3D fan, a 4D fan. So once I got the fans down, I just had it down. If you can make a fan, you can make a 2D fan, which is more on the natural side, a 3D fan, a 4D fan, a 5D, a 6D, which is super volume. But yeah.
You make them yourself?
What was that?
You actually construct it yourself?
Yes, I make the fans. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So that's the difference, with people that are using pre-made fans. They're really heavy. I make the fans. They're super light. They're weight, if not less than, or if not the same weight of your own natural lash. So I'm able to apply as many as you'd like or as few as you'd like. And I definitely, I customize them, according to what the client wants and according to each different lash that we have on it. You girls know about the 3 different stages of lash growth and all that. So
I don't know that. I don't know that.
So there's anagen, which is baby lashes, catagen, which are teenage lashes, and intelligen, which are adult lashes. So I definitely wouldn't put a 6D fan on an anagen baby lash because it's just growing in. You want it to get stronger. So yeah, I just customize different fans, to whatever the client wants, and to their specific needs, and also what their lashes can handle.
And so will it stay glued to that until that lash naturally falls out on its own?
Yes, or until like any type of oil production will cause it to fall off sooner, you know, than it should. So either they'll fall off on their own, or I want them to fall off with the natural lash growth. Mm-hmm.
Do patients ever, I mean, people ever ask you if they can get the lashes but also use Latisse?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Especially girls, especially girls who have been with me for over 2+ years without taking a break. As long as you keep the lashes healthy, you can keep going. And as long as you don't pick them out and sleep on your face and you're not hard on them, you can definitely keep them going without taking a break. But I have had many girls who, let's just say, you know, 3 years later, their lashes start getting a little weak. They definitely always ask about Latisse. I do not recommend Latisse with lash extensions. They will, number one, make them fall off faster. And number two, I just haven't heard the best things about Latisse. But it's a great product. It definitely works. I recommend the girls using Grande, or the guys, I have a few guys too. Well, they're girls too, but I recommend them using Grande Lash. It is maybe a fourth of the cost. It's like $50 at Sephora or Amazon. And it definitely works in conjunction with the lash extensions. It won't make them fall off like the Latisse does. And yeah, it makes them really thick and full.
Yeah. What you talking about?
I know, I didn't want to talking too much. It's a great product, guys. If you're not wearing lash extensions, you should be using Latisse. But if you're wearing lash extensions, definitely use Grande Lash. Absolutely. Hi, Mai.
Now, who's not a good candidate for these lashes? Like, who are there people that have allergic reactions to the glue? Is it people that are like, who wouldn't you do it in?
So there are people. I'm very sensitive to glue. I have clients that are sensitive to glue, so I have to use a special hypoallergenic glue. But I let them know with the hypoallergenic glue, it's great for sensitive eyes, but they don't get the same lifespan as a regular glue would. I have girls that come once a week. I have girls that do fills every 2 weeks, and then I have girls that do every 4 to 5 weeks. So I think that if you want, you know, longevity, you can't use a sensitive skin glue, the hypoallergenic glue, but it is available. People who aren't good candidates, I think, would be those who pick their lashes, who don't clean their lashes. I definitely had to fire a client because she wouldn't clean her lashes. And, you know, you're going to get an eye infection, and then I'll be the one to blame. So, yeah, those with very light or fragile lashes, but I can still, you know, put a light set on them. And if they use the Grande Lash, you know, it usually works in 2 to 3 weeks, and, you know, it works for them. But other than that, I think usually pretty much everyone is a good candidate, you know, unless you can't sit there, you know, for the whole time, and unless you really, really can't handle the glue. For me, I can't handle the collagen eye patches. I have to use medical tape. And I have clients that are the same, you know, so everyone's different, but I try to accommodate everyone. And there's, you know, like I said, the different glues that I can use to do that.
Aarica, how long does it take? I mean, I know the answer, but for those who are watching, how long does, I don't know if you guys cover this, but how long does it take for you to do the lashes?
A full set is usually around 2 hours. I definitely always start with a consultation, just so you know, the client knows what to expect, how to care for the lashes properly, and so I know exactly what they want. So it's usually around 2 hours. Fills are anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. Now, the reason for that is I know other girls that do 30-minute fills, 45-minute fills, and that's great. But I like to really take my time, and I like to remove a lot of the old lashes, because obviously I don't remove everything because it turns into a full set and double the work. But yeah, I really like to remove all the old lashes, any lashes that are, the fans are closed. So I just try to really keep the work really fresh and to where it lasts. So anywhere around an hour to 2 for fills and 2 hours for a full set.
Now, I see on Ashley, you know, she only has them on her top lash. Do you ever put them on the lower one too?
It's a great question.
Yes. Yes, I do. I normally start with the top middle lashes, go across, and then after I'll, you know, do a little lift, and then I'll get the bottom lashes. And yeah, I definitely do. When they're really full,
so would that take 4 hours?
I've gotten all of the lashes.
Would that take 4 hours to do then?
No. Ashley, how long was your last lash fill? About an hour and a half, maybe?
Yeah, I used to do bottoms. I love the bottoms.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No. I'm sorry. You mean like bottom lashes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. I thought you meant there's like bottom row on your top lashes. My bad. Yes, there are girls that do bottom lashes. The thing is, it burns like hell. It's not as easy as the top lashes. No, the bottom lashes don't take that long. If you want like a full bottom set, maybe around $20. 20 minutes. Definitely not $20.
Yeah.
Around 20 minutes. But it burns. That's the only thing. You know, you're not used to it on those bottoms. So yeah, girls do it. Right now, no one's really doing it. But yeah, it looks beautiful, super dramatic. They tend to fall out faster though in the top.
What about on the eyebrows? You ever put them in eyebrows? You do
It
brows.
is so funny. I have a friend, Jen, that she asked me to glue them to her brows, and we did it, and they look like pubic hairs. I definitely then recommend microblading or powder brows by Aarica G.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about
Tell
that.
us about the brows that you've been doing.
Oh gosh, brows are so fun. So I specialize, it's called powder brows. It's a form of microblading, except with microblading, you're using an actual blade, and it's like 3D hair strokes. So it looks like, you know, little hairs. It's more natural. The problem is, it's so natural that at night, the girls tend to fill in their brows still. They'll pencil them in. They'll fill them in with whatever they use. And when you do that, it fades out that pigment faster. The oils from the makeup fades it out faster. So I specialize in a form of microblading called powder brows. And it basically gives the effect as if you penciled or powdered in your brows. So you wake up, it's semi-permanent, it lasts 6 months to a year, but you basically just have great brows when you wake up.
Someone's got a dog.
Yeah.
Yes, there's two.
There are. So the powder, is it an actual powder, or how do you put it on? And how does it stay?
No, so it's a permanent makeup machine. It's kind of like here's the thing, I use fresh needles. But yeah, so it's a permanent makeup machine, and I use a needle, and I have different pigments and different, colors and all that. And I start them off with a numbing cream. I'll map out their brows. If they agree with it, I get going. Once I go over the full brow and the skin is open, I put on a second numbing cream and I go for it. But it's like a real tattoo. Tattoo machine's a little different from an actual real tattoo. With the real tattoo, they go deep into the dermis, which is like our 5 layers of skin, lasts forever. I kind of just go into the epidermis, which is the top layer of skin, of course. And so it's semi-permanent, 6 months to a year. But yeah, it's fun.
Wow. And how long does that treatment take?
Gosh, I had a girl yesterday. It took about roughly like an hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It all depends on whether some girls come no hair, some girls come with a good, set of brows where we just literally just go over them. Everyone's different. I've done a girl, she wanted super, super natural. I did her in like 30 minutes. But up to 2 hours.
Yeah, and
I do lips also.
Oh, that would be
the lips
fun.
are fun. It's painful, but it's worth it.
The powder, the lips.
Well, no, the lips are just like lip tattoo, lip stain. The powder brow is just the type of the needle that I use. There's different needles, but it gives it more of a soft powdered look. But the lips, I use a different needle, so it's more just like a lip stain. But it's great. It's just great, and it looks super natural.
You could send them here first for a dental block, and then they can come to you numb.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I should be doing. Yes.
And when they need their actual lips done, you just send them here. We'll send them to you to get stained. Send them to you for your lashes.
That's right. That's right.
The thing that I love about Aarica is not only is she incredibly talented lash tech, but she doubles as a phenomenal therapist.
That I am. Thank you. I've heard that quite a lot.
When you're on the table that long, she gets all the tea.
When the eyes close, oh my gosh, the mouth opens.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys double as mine sometimes too, It goes both ways.
What sort of beauty treatments. I know we talked about your skincare routine, and I know you've come to see us for some resurfacing and stuff like that.
Say that.
Oh,
That's
sorry. I know we talked about it.
I do resurfacing. Dr. Sarah does my Botox.
Yeah.
No one believes me that I have Botox, by the way. No one believes me. I keep it so natural. She's super amazing. She does my lips. They're super.
Juicy.
Yes. Juicy, baby. Thank you, Dr. Sarah. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, so just, what's your philosophy on those types of beauty treatments? How did you get into it? And, what do you think about them? And just sort of your thoughts on those types of treatments and why you like them.
Oh, gosh. I am 33, and I think after 30, everyone warned me after 30 things will change, and they started to change. And I started noticing little things that weren't there the day before that or the year before that. And most women get Botox, and if you don't, then you should be getting it. And it's just like preventative. Is that right? Preventative care.
Yeah,
So I think that was like super important for me because one little thing can really turn you off. It's like if your eyebrows are bushy, you have unibrow, you look like a completely different person. So yeah, that was super important for me. My lips I was very weird with my lip because my bottom lip was always pretty juicy. My top lip was really small and thin, and I hated how my lips looked in pictures. So I just wanted a nice, even natural look. I know, right? I wanted a nice natural look, but just like an enhanced version of me, which Dr. Sarah gives me every time, and I'm super happy. But what else? Other things. I get my face threaded. I feel like it helps with tightening. I use the best products ever. Filler in a bottle, Botox in a bottle, and I get it done, and I use it. And yeah, I mean, I think mine is pretty simple, my routine and my, the things that I do are really simple. I just foundation, some lip gloss, good brows, lashes, and a lip.
What's the facial threading like? I can't imagine.
Yeah, that probably hurts.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh gosh, and my threading girl's in the other room. It does hurt. I don't know if so when the
do you
last
get your
time
brows threaded?
I get my brows threaded and my whole face. I am a monkey. Like, I was born, just full of hair. Like, my mom said I came out and she thought she birthed a monkey. So I have to because, number one, I'm just hairy. So that's why I had to do it. I get mustache like crazy, you guys. So I want to get rid of all that. So it's really because I have to do hair removal. But the threading, it's so good for my skin. It clears my skin up. It tightens my skin. I feel like it really promotes the collagen and it gets everything going. So my skin day after it's threaded is just really, really amazing. I definitely recommend that. Or dermaplaning. My friend Robert in Woodland Hills does dermaplaning. Yeah, super easy, but it is painful, you guys.
I've never done any of those. Have you?
No, I haven't done any of them either. So how many rooms do you have in your new place? Because you're like,
there are 3 rooms. It's my girlfriend has her threading salon, the Little House of Thread, me, and then there's another back room, which I'm going to make into my reception area soon.
Okay, awesome.
Lovely.
So you guys all share it?
Well, yeah, it's shared, but she's on one side, I'm on the other. And we have, it's private. So you come in and get your brows and the lashes done.
Yeah, so people can really come to you and get full service treatment. It's not just lashes anymore. They can come to you for their brows, for their lips. What other services? Are there any other services that you offer?
Yes, so we do the powder brows, we do the lip stain. I did freckles on one of my girlfriends recently. Lip liner. I'm sorry, eyeliner.
Back up. What do you mean that you did freckles on your friend? What does that mean?
So my friend was like, I want freckles. And I was like, okay. She's like, please give me freckles. Give me freckles. I was like, okay, let's do it. So she showed me a picture. And I went, I think, more easy, around. And she's like, I want more. I'm like, okay, let's see how you like these. And let's, we'll give it a try. And yeah, they came out really pretty. She was happy with them. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like a new thing. I did a beauty mark on my friend yesterday. She's like, no, remove it.
Wow.
It's too sexy for her. It's too dramatic. But little fun things,
Yeah.
Eyeliner.
That's funny because I take all that off.
Right.
People come here, they have spots and they want them muted like even tone. So
no
that's
freckles.
no freckles. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing young like 18-year-olds with like white hair. They want freckles. You know, I think freckles are beautiful. That I personally love them. I know that people go to you to remove them, but you know, it's interesting. You know, the kids, yeah, or the young people nowadays.
So a question I have is, what's up with this like eyelash lice that people get from extensions? Have you heard about that?
I have heard about it. Again, that goes back to me saying I fired a client because she would not clean her lashes. So I use special glasses when I'm working. I can see everything. You know, it's like right here in my face. And yeah, if you don't clean your lashes, you know, it's just, you'll get dust mites. You'll get, I guess, the lash lice. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. So yeah, I definitely fired a client over it. I definitely recommend cleaning your lashes every night. Your face, your skin, you know, your lashes every night before bed. You'll lose your lashes. You know, once that bacteria and those things grow on them, they're gonna fall off on their own. Mm-hmm. So, you know, just
like your teeth. If you,
like
let that
you know, it's not a pretty thing.
That's one thing that I do like love about getting my lashes done with Aarica is my natural lashes haven't like suffered greatly. You can still see them like on the corner of my eye, and they're not like
how come you don't go all the way to the edge?
So that's a preference of mine. I don't know what it is, but I do have a preference where I don't like it to go all the way to the edge. I feel like it makes my eyes look like they're droopy, and I don't know if it's like
we can fix that with the one.
But she's not the only one. I have girls too that don't let me start. I have to start like in here, and then they want like that, you know, the length on the end. So it's interesting, but yeah, it's a personal preference.
Yeah, and so what I was saying was that I like the fact that I can still see my actual lashes, and I can see that they're healthy, and you know what I mean, because that was something that I was like concerned about when I first got my lashes done.
When that quarantine hit and all her lashes fell off, we're like, ooh, who's that? Who's opening the door? And then he's like, as the months go on, she's like, I need to see Aarica. Like, just see the difference on her face.
It's so true. I love my lashes.
Yes, me too.
Number one fan over here.
I mean, it's very true. It's like, you're so great at what you do. I know there's, you know, just like us in Beverly Hills, there's so many injectors, right? It's a saturated market. Mm-hmm. And when you find the right one, it's like you hang on to that person because they're just so good. And we see it with all of our patients, you know, whether it's our Botox and filler patients, our surgery patients, it's like most of them are patients for life because they're just, the doctors are so dedicated to their craft, and the same goes to you. You know what I mean? You're constantly evolving your business. You're adding on services and things like that. So maybe why don't we talk about that aspect of your business and how it's grown over the years? Because I remember when I first started with you, you know, and you've just blown up. It's amazing.
Oh gosh, thank you. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. So what's the question again? I'm just loving all the love, Ashley. I'm just loving all the love.
Do you still have a place in Vegas too, or you're here full time now?
Oh gosh, Vegas, my website is Honey Loves Lashes by Aarica G. I'm like a high-end concierge lash service. I only do house and hotel calls in Vegas, and I love it. Yeah, I love it. I don't have a studio there. I'm still building, but because I'm in LA half the week, I already have my clientele here. So there, I'm just doing, I have a few, you know, clients here and there, and then you get the tourism, and it's great. Yeah, so it's just house and hotel calls for now.
Okay, awesome.
One thing,
do you do house calls here too? Sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
I do. I have my studio, but there are clients that need me to come to them. So I have a few that only do specifically house calls, and I bring my table, my lash kit, you know, light where they have light, and we set up, and it's great.
Like Aarica's clientele is very loyal. Like I will literally not get my
so
lashes
fortunate.
done. Yeah. I'm
never
so
got
grateful.
my lashes
done by anyone else. I would like. I wouldn't do it because it's your eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that rip-roaring eye infection in the past, and so I'm like really scared to have anything with my eyes. You know.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know, I had my eyes. I had makeup done in New York, and they put lashes on me, and it wasn't like these kind of lashes. They were just the strip, and I ended up with a really, really bad eye infection that, you know, it was bad. So that's it. And that ever since then, I haven't done it since. That was probably like 4 years ago.
Was it extensions or just like
No, it's just a strip.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. I hate those strips, and I should know how to do them, but I don't. I don't even know how to put a strip on. I used to wear them back in the day, and one would be like hanging off, like popping up, so I'd put like extra black eyeliner on to cover it up, and I wasn't really covering it up. Yeah,
Yeah. Have you tried the magnetic ones?
You know, I thought those were interesting. I felt like they would be heavy, which they're not. I think they just move. They move too much. They move.
Right.
That's a few of my clients have told me that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They don't stick well. Yeah. Anything. That's why I asked you about the glue, because I think my issue was latex. It may have been a latex reaction to it.
Yes.
And so I know most eyelash glues are made with latex, so it's great that yours is not.
Most of them are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, much safer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I have to, like, you know, trying them out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aarica, do you have a plan to, in the future, ever, you know, like we just launched our skincare line and you have used products. Do you have a plan in the future to maybe evolve your business towards products and things like that? Maybe have your own lashes?
Yes. I am actually working on my lash wash now. I'm waiting for everything to be sent over and everything. I wish I had it with me to share with you guys, but that's for next time. So I'm working on lash wash, a few brushes, and, you know, things like that. Starting off a little, you know, smaller, you know, and just want to test that out first and see how that works out. And absolutely, I do lash training here in LA and in Vegas. I do one-on-one and group trainings as well.
I need to do
that. So I'm super excited for the lash wash. Lashes by Aarica G Lash Wash.
And you do training, like you teach people how to put on yours or the strip ones? No, probably the way.
Oh, girl, I don't even know how to put the strip ones on. Yeah, I do. So my training, it's a 2-day course, and we do single, classic, and we do volume. It is $1,500 for the 2 days, and you are responsible for completing 4 models. And then we do singles and then the volume. Mm-hmm.
So has anyone failed?
Oh gosh. They don't fail. You know, they fail when they give up. You know, with me, it took me months to really learn the volume. And again, I had given up twice, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And my partner was like, absolutely not. Like, you're going to do this. Like, you wanted to do this. You're going to do this. And he just pushed me, and, you know, he kind of, it helped me out a lot. But you just can't give up. It's, you know, people think that doing the lashes, it looks so easy and it looks so cool. And, you know, I when I was working with, you know, someone else in someone else's place years ago, girls would come in and say, oh my gosh, I didn't know you had a new lash, girl. I want to do lashes. And everyone thinks they can do it, you know, until you get down to it. You definitely have to have patience. And, you know, it might not be something you get right away, but if you do it every day and you practice like anything else, you'll get it, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Ashley's lashes look amazing in person.
Thank you.
They always look very natural. And they always look good. And I have heard a lot of people compliment her on them as well. Patience and, you know, things like that. And just random.
Makes me look good.
Yeah, for sure.
What I love is it doesn't matter if I'm like had just gotten them done or if I'm like 4 weeks out. It doesn't matter. Like it could be anywhere from having just gotten them done to like needing a fill. It doesn't matter. I still get compliments, which it's amazing.
And I think what she loves is she doesn't have to wear mascara because they always look great.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Between these two women in this room, you guys are responsible for like a portion of my appearance. Okay. Like, you guys are the reason why I don't have to wear makeup, which is like amazing. Between my lashes with you, my skin, lips, and Botox with her, like I'm covered. Right?
Yeah. Sarah.
It makes the biggest difference, and that's why it's so important that people truly do their research behind who's performing their beauty treatments.
Absolutely.
You know, whether it's lashes or whether it's Botox or filler, the extent in which things can go right and the extent in which things can go wrong is very broad spectrum.
Don't get those $60 lashes.
Right.
No.
$400 filler special.
Between, pushing someone over the edge or whatever. Like, overdoing it. I mean, you see some girls, they have like caterpillars for eyelashes, and you're like, ooh, what's that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
And it doesn't look good. And then hers looks super natural.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no one would. And a lot of people come in, they're like, what? She didn't have any makeup on?
Yeah.
I always thought she was so made up. Oh my God. You know?
It helps that she has like the best skin ever, but
YovinoMD.
that's right.
You will too if you continue to use those products.
Yes.
That's it.
Right.
And for anybody that's listening, remember I pinned a code. It's Aarica G Live for our website, YovinoMD Skincare, and you can get 20% off Bye Bags, which is a retinol cream for specifically formulated for around the eyes, medical grade, all the best stuff that you could want. I almost get my face. I'm like Justin now. He's like, so move like this, talking like this, and I'm like, can you get your hand on my face? Can you hear me, Boo? He's in the next room.
Hi, Dr. Justin.
Yeah.
Did they tie you up? Are you really in the closet?
Yeah. But yeah, that's really, really informative.
Yes, this has been so much fun.
And are you guys open right now?
You know, we are closing. We had to close up because of the
COVID.
The new COVID quarantine. I took a client or two today because they've been booked. I took 2 clients yesterday. But unfortunately, after today, we will be closing up for 2 weeks, and then we will be back once everything is safe, just for the safety of all of our clients and ourselves, of course, myself.
But in the meantime, you're still able to do house calls if anybody would like that, correct?
For my VIP clients, I will do I will continue to do house calls, not for new clients. But
All right.
Yes, for my regular clients, yes. And I make sure that I'm safe, gloves, mask, everything.
Yeah, that's good to know because Ashley's mental health is very important for us here at the
Yes.
It's really important for us here at the office. I want to make sure this 2 weeks doesn't stretch to another 2 months.
Yeah, for sure. Aww.
You know? Well, thank you so much. It was really great.
Thank you guys for having me. This was really fun.
Yeah, thank you. We can't wait to see you again.
Yes, we always love when you come to the office.
Yes, I love you guys so much. You guys are always so wonderful. Sarah always makes me so pretty. Ashley, you are the best. You guys, make sure you follow at Aarica G for lashes. If you're in the Las Vegas area, honeyloveslashes.com by Aarica G. Thank you guys.
HONEY, honey.
Honey Loves with an S.
Love
lashes.
Ooh.
Follow me on Instagram.
I love it. Yeah, we'll support for sure.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Aarica.
Bye.
Bye.